Church. Today we're going to be reading Psalm 27. This psalm is written by King David and it begins with David declaring his trust and his confidence in God. The next number of verses kind of goes in between him praying, asking for the Lord for deliverance from his enemies and declaring who God is and what he believes that God will do. And then at the very end, verse 13 and 14, it's just so hopeful. The whole psalm is filled with hope and encouragement of who God is and what God can and will do. Verse 13, it says, I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. David did so much in his life and saw so much. And here he's really showing that none of that could have happened without God. You know, his confidence is always in God. His courage comes from God. He hasn't seen his breakthrough yet. He hasn't, he hasn't been delivered from his enemies, and yet he still remains hopeful and he still remains in full faith that he will see the goodness of God in his life. The next verse, verse 14, it says, wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. This is an exhortation to us, the audience, to follow in David's footsteps, to remind us to put our confidence and our courage in God. And such a personal conviction to me that I felt just a reminder to check in. Where does my courage come from? What is my confidence in? No matter our situation, no matter our circumstances, we should always have our confidence and our trust in God and have courage because of who He is.